I started to look around with Boeheim. He said he felt relieved to step down, like there was just weight off his shoulder. He said I had to get motivated to go to practice. Coach K probably went through this. Boeheim talked about name, image, and likeness. Like, this has changed. How much has it changed, though, let's say in the last 10 years for you in coaching, recruiting, everything that goes into this?
Well, we've had segments. 10 years ago, it really changed because that was the birth of social media and Twitter, and that really created problems for coaches because not only do you take the abuse, but the players take the abuse, and then you have to help them navigate through all the problems. And then, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, COVID, that affected everybody. But they're right. I think Jay Wright's in that group, and he's younger, but the NIL and the transfer policy has changed a lot of things, and not me personally, none for the better. And I think a lot of those guys felt the same way. And so I still love my job. I love going to work. I love going to practice. I'm a little questioning my profession right now. I think a lot of guys are, and I don't know what that's going to end up.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're questioning your profession?
Well, I don't like where the profession has gone. I don't like the rules, the changes. I don't think there's anything good about giving so much freedom to an 18-year-old that he can change jobs every hour on the hour. That's just my opinion. And I know that bothers some people, doesn't bother others, but I don't know what people are going to do that they aren't happy one day, they just leave. What are you going to do when you get a real job? You might do the same, but you might have a family to feed at that time. So I think it's created a problem, Dan, of accountability. And to be a real good team, there's got to be some accountability. And it's getting a little harder to do that, but I'm still hanging in there.
Is there a solution?
Well, I think we let it get out of control in the first place. Maybe there was some solution. I mean, I'm all for players getting some money, but I'm not all for players, where they say it can't be an enticement in recruiting. I mean, who's kidding who?
Yeah.
I'm also not out for players are spending more time now on their NIL stuff than they are on their game. So they can make a little bit of money now compared to becoming a pro and make a lot of money. So there's issues, but you know what? I just play by the rules that I'm given and try to do it the best I can do in my way. But I can't say that it's made it easier. In fact, it's made it more difficult. It's made it harder to coach guys. It's almost like we start managing them instead of coaching them. And the day that I got to just manage, I'm getting out.
But, okay, how much money is there for basketball players at Michigan State to divvy up?
Well, there's no real set amount of money, if you want the truth, at any of these schools. But
I thought there was a collective that would have, like, this is the amount of money for the kids this year. There's no cap.
That's there's no cap. So that's the problem. There's no cap. And, I wouldn't say that we're spending a ton of money on our players, but I would say that we're trying to take care of them the best we can within the rules, if there are any rules anymore. But, kids... I mean, you hear the rumors of the quarterbacks making $8 million and $3 million and guys making $500,000. I think there's a lot of rumors out there that aren't right. Or hell, you'd want to be a basketball or football player again if you could make that kind of money. But
like LeBron James's son, is going to, like, what's he worth to a university?
Well, that's the other funny part. There's the collective, and then there's a guy like LeBron James's son. What is he worth in the social media world? That I have no idea because I hate the social media, so I don't pay any attention to it. Don't have it, don't care about it, don't want to know about it, if you want the truth.